I think we're live. Let's jump in. So, welcome today. ev- Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you could join me today. Today is our last May 2024 stream, and we're going to use the Enchanted Ocean Collection from Crafter's Companion. Now, I don't have every single item in this collection. I just got the things that I liked and or were different than what I had in my collection, because trying to get everything of everything is just impossible. So this is what I got. And the first item is the glitter paste. If you've watched any of my videos, you won't be surprised that I got this. We'll definitely be using that today. Oh, wait, let me switch to overhead so you can see. So here is the glitter paste, and then here's the really beautiful colors. Next, jubilant jellyfish, really pretty large jellyfish. You'll see it just a second. This spiring shell, which is super cool. This is the resist pad, and just a reminder, if you're wanting to see how that works, like last Thursday, I went ahead and did this Technique Thursday resist pad, and we made a bunch of things. You can see here's this one that I've been working on. I need to go in. I think I might add some yellow here, but I've been working on that one. Made some cool updates to this one. Here's all the other ones that we created. There are two more, but we're using them today, so I've already taken those out. And these are kind of all the designs. Then we've got this luxury foiled acetate, which is the one item I haven't used and we're not going to use today, but we will definitely find a use for because they are really cool. Overhead. Okay. So super fun, super fancy. Okay. Last up, I did get the 12 by 12 paper pad because it was just so beautiful and vibrant and fun. So I just got one. I don't use enough paper to like buy a bunch of them. So I always just buy one. Unless it's Stamperia, and then I've decided I need to buy like 2 or 3 of those. Cuz they only do like one paper for each design. So, anyway, I'm going to move this to the side except for these two because I have already gotten a few things for our projects today started. Just the easy things that can take a little bit of time but aren't super fun. So, we're going to make a really cute design. It's like a coffee mug design, and this one comes from, I want to say Honeybee Designs, but a lot of different companies have these same similar things. And I just thought it'd be so cute to have a little, I don't know, coffee cup type design. So we're going to make 2 separate ones. We're going to do one with this background that we created, and I've already die cut out the little piece that you glue together, and it goes around, and it's like a little warmth holder thingy. So we'll put that together, and then over top of that, I'm thinking what we need is one of these little shells. Now, I don't know. I always get this error. I think that there's an error with the live. I need to work on my internet, and I'll do that over the next week or two. But I'm thinking for this, I wish somebody was live here and could help me decide, but we could either leave it as is, or we can do a layer underneath and use some of this beautiful glitter paste. So I don't know. We'll think about it. And then the background, we're going to use this guy in this background. So let's get started. I'm going to put this over to the side for just a second. I've already cut out these two, and I'm feeling, oh, and then we have a whole nother one. We're using the jellyfish and this dark paper. So I'm going to put this one down for just a second. And let's see, I definitely think this lady would be a good idea. So let's grab her, and I think we just need to cut this down. Then I also think this big sand castle would be fun. So we could do the sand castle, but there's not really a fish in frame unless we go over here. We could kind of go like that. I don't know. If we're covering up a good chunk of this, we're still going to kind of be able to see she's a mermaid, but are we really going to be able to enjoy that? I don't think so. Maybe let's switch and kind of go here. I like that. Okay, we're going to switch. We're going to go up here and cut out this girl. So we definitely, okay. This way we can preserve the paper that we're not using and definitely use it again. It would also be cool if you didn't want to do any kind of wet stuff. We could go cut the background out of here, but let's keep working. Let's keep going. I'm liking this design. Okay. Next, we're going to use our Gemini, and I'm going to add that up in the corner just so you can see what I'm doing. Let's grab, I definitely want to get the seahorse in if we can. So grab that, and I'm going to grab a tiny bit of tape. My nails. I need to take my nail polish off, but I don't want to redo my nail polish until tomorrow, so I'm that's why my nails look absolutely horrendous. There we go. Okay. Let's grab this mermaid and get her through our Gemini. Super fast and easy. And I love that it's on rotating. Also, you might be able to see every once in a while some hummingbirds coming up and eating. So keep an eye out for those. I have a ton going to my back one, and I have a video on that one, like a camera on that. So I'll see maybe next time if I can have a video or two set up for you so you can see all the amazing hummingbirds. I have like 300 different videos of them over the last 2 days I have not gotten through. So definitely need to do that. Actually, I think we'll keep this and put it on in the inside of the card. Okay. Let's grab then I think as much of her as we can. Oh gosh. Okay. Scoochie this over. And I think we need to cut out here and go like that. Actually, we'll go like that. And if you heard that bang, that's the alarm from my back camera saying you have something happened in the backyard. Sure, it's another hummingbird. Not as many come to my front hummingbird feeder, but a ton come to my backyard. So let's keep going. Here we go. And easy peasy. Now, definitely throw that away. We're going to need that again. So let's take a quick look at what we're working with. So if we have this, oh, how cute and adorable. And then we'll have a little wrap to come up. Now we could do something like that. I don't know, we could do something around the edge on the front. And then here, let's take it off for now. It's like a huge train wreck. Okay. So definitely something like this. It's not going to be perfect. Boom. Boom. And then on just one side, we're going to have the little shell. Okay, so I feel like we definitely need something around here. Either we need to color it. I'm thinking maybe we color it with just some color. Okay, and we'll leave this white. I like that because what we're going to do is we're going to stamp our sentiment right there. Okay, so let's keep working on this. How about the next thing we do? Let's glue these down. I do want to show you though, because we'll work on this next. I did take these, which are dies. They can die cut out, easy peasy, but I outlined the bottom of the die because I want to fussy cut around the top edges of this so that we get the wave pattern at the top. So that's why I'm not specifically using the die, but when we come back to that in just a minute, you'll know how I did that. Really simple. There we go. And let's grab this one and really stick that down. Okay. Then I think I'm going to use some Crafter's Companion tape. And I can kind of tell, there we go. It's on the whole thing, but it's not, I didn't get it on the background, the back here. So that's what we're doing there. And I did get a tiny bit here, but I can just rub it off because this theoretically should roll up, kind of go up and down on my card. More of an interactive piece. And we'll just try and line this up along the edge. Okay. Gonna really push that down because we want this to stick together. And stick down this. Nice and stick that together too. So if we just take a quick look, seems like it's looking good. Okay. Then you can see kind of when it's done, it'll go like that. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Happy with how that turned out. Next, let's go ahead and take from this. You can see there's two separate dies. There's the inner die and the outer die. If you just do the inner die, it's just going to cut out the innards. But the outer die cuts out the outside frame. And that's all we want because I've already cut out both dies together to create our little die cuts that you've already seen. But I want to create a backing for those. And I did this out of really thick cardstock. So you will notice this cardstock is a little bit thinner, but we're putting stuff on it, so it should be fine. So let's just quickly drop these two little guys in, and I want to keep some space so that they don't run over each other and ruin the dies. And we'll put this back through again. Here we go. Okay. They cut out perfectly, no issues. Maybe. Now we just have to get the dies off. And I'll grab this little piece of tape because I will use it again in just a minute. And I will fix these. I need to put them in my die container storage system. But for now, that's all we needed. So I'm going to move this to the side for a minute. And we will go back to just the overhead so I can share the next step that we're going to work on. And surprise, surprise, it's glitter paste. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to use this glitter paste and this glitter paste together for our jellyfish. And then we'll use this glitter paste and this glitter paste together for our shell. And of course, I think these are brand new and I haven't ever opened them or put sticky stuff. So I'll have to do that after we finish. But we move on ahead as if I was more prepared. So we'll just open this up a little bit. Wow. What what a fun color. And then we'll also clean up the glitter glue and open this little pot. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So if we're going to pink, maybe we'll go pink to green. So let's put the green on first. And it looks pretty mixed up, but just grabbing a little bit and start kind of putting that on. There we go. And I will be laying a die cut over this. So, okay. So definitely has a clear base and the glitter is green. Okay. Then I'm gonna, since it's still clean, I haven't mixed anything, I'm gonna grab this and put it back. And then I'm gonna get a little bit of water and wipe that off. My spatula. We'll grab just a bit of pink, which I do think has a pink tinted base. So I honestly think that might be just about enough. I think that looks okay. We'll see. Kind of mix it at the edges. And the pink is definitely overtaking the green, so we want to be safe with that. Not put too much pink down because we do want some of the green along the edges. And I'll close that because we are done with it. And I'll put this to the side to dry. Then let me spritz this so I pick it up real quick before it dries. And we'll move on to the blue to green. And I'm thinking green at the top and blue at the bottom. Let's pull off all that glitter. And since we've got the green open already, we said green at the top. Might be too much. Yeah, let's get a lot of that. Okay. I like that. I think that looks great. Get as much of this off as we can. Then we'll dunk it in the water. And I will come back and put some cling wrap or press and seal on the top to keep it hopefully nicer for longer. Last step, we're going to take this Enchanted Lake glitter paste and add it to the bottom. Oh wow. Okay, I'm hoping this hasn't dried out. I don't think I've used this one before because I definitely would have put the one stuff on. Okay, but it is kind of thick. Oh, but beautiful. Thick but beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to scrape that to the edges. Let's see. And maybe just a tiny bit of blue coming up. Okay. I'm going to call that good, and I might just spritz a tiny bit of water in there to hopefully add some moisture that has already obviously like dried up a little bit. Next, I'm going to spread that out just a little bit with my finger and grab it. Let's see. While we're here and it's fresh, I will kind of try and get anywhere where it's going to go be really visible off the edge. I'm not going to perfectly make everything perfect, but we'll call that good enough. And I'll put that to the side to dry. And I'm not 100% sure I'll use those on this project, but I think it might look good. I don't know. Okay. So give me just a second and we'll finish up the rest of this project. I'm going to go put this over here so I don't spill it over everything. Because I definitely will, and it definitely be a huge deal. Okay. There we go. And wipe off our glitter. I do like glitter in the glitter paste because you don't get quite as much glitter everywhere. You get it? You do get it some places, but not as much of it like everywhere kind of thing. Okay, so we've done that. The next step, let's bring out our other item. Same exact thing, but we need to pick out the areas from this one, and we need to cut our little belly band. So I'm going to do that real quick. I figured it would be such an easy shape. It definitely is. The hardest part is just going to be the waves. So we'll do that gently but firmly. And I loved how this paper came out. So cute. Oh, I'm hoping this belly band idea turns out cute because I just thought it'd be so cool to have the waves crashing over the top. Of course, sometimes you do things and it doesn't look as good as you were hoping, but we'll see. But look how easy that is. I'm not a huge fussy cutter. I don't just love it, but sometimes when you have a vision, you have to be willing to make the sacrifice. And this one wasn't too bad, so I figured I'd go for it. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I think that looked cute. Okay. Then probably just throw that away. And here we go. Then I will definitely keep this bottom half of the paper, but I think above this line probably isn't worth keeping. Okay. And there are two different dies, I think, because you have to have them reversed. So they just included two separate dies so you didn't have to worry about trying to remember to reverse it yourself, which is very thoughtful. Okay. There we go. And this, I think I picked a good spot in the paper because you definitely get the pink, but it starts to go into the blue, and that's why I chose this dark blue paper because it has a lot of the pink, and I think this will just really pop off of the top. So let's quickly finish this one. And there we go. Awesome. Okay. Let me throw these things away. And there we go. I'll bring out this crease board. So let me move this to the side just because I want the crease to go in there. Ah, there we go. Now, I think we can probably just eyeball this, but we should probably eyeball it the other way around. So it definitely starts here, and let's see. On the big side, it's little. On the little side, it's big. Okay, so it went here to there. Okay, I think there we go. Maybe? Okay. And if we bend that back, I think that works. Awesome. There we go. Kind of. To manipulate that last little bit, but that should be fine. Ah, how adorable. Okay. So big side to little side. Now, here to there. I think that's going to work. Maybe a tiny bit more. Okay. There we go. And nice, and just kind of push that with our fingers. There we go. That's why the dies are always easier to use, but sometimes you want to do something exciting. So we'll go like that. Put that back, and let's glue these together just the same way as we did the other ones. And honestly, we're close to being done, which I know it doesn't seem like that, but we are. Okay, here we go. And I've got a big glue stain, but we can just come in with a little bit of this embossing powder stuff and it'll be fine. Okay, there we go. Now, grab this side, line it up, and really rub that glue in. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, and last one. Definitely want this one lined up as well. Okay, kind of. Maybe not as perfect as the other one, but that is definitely my fault and not the fault of anything else. Okay, and I can just trim that little tiny sliver off on that end, and I think that'll just have to be good enough. Okay, there we go, and let's see how that looks on here. Oh, how adorable. Okay, I think that was worth it. I think that was worth it, but we do need to keep moving on. So if we pull out, I think we're done with these. Next item we want is to pull out this and die cut our areas. Oh, I really like that. So let's definitely do this area. There we go. And go back to our overhead so you can see. Throw that through the Gemini really fast. Oh, how cute. Okay. This is trash and this is treasure. Okay. Next, we need one more area, and sure, I'd absolutely love that, but his face is gonna be covered. So maybe we'll go here, or we could go down here, or you go kind of here. I'm thinking here. We'll grab this little fishy. It can be part of our underwater adventure. It's like Starbucks, but under the sea. And hopefully slightly less expensive. Oh my gosh. I have not gone to Starbucks in quite a while because it's so expensive. Everything is so expensive right now. I would like it if they could get inflation under control. There we go. Now, okay, got that, and I think we're done. Theoretically, we're done with die cutting. I'm not going to say 100% done, but I think we're done. So we'll put this back over here, and we will move on to kind of pulling everything together, really. Oh, no, what we do need to do is we need to stamp our sentiment, which I have already got kind of ready to go. But let's grab a grayish blue marker. Not that one. Maybe this B21. I don't know if you can see it, but it's B21. It's a Copic marker, and I'm just going to add a tiny, tiny bit of shading, and kind of as if there's a lip there, and then there'd be kind of a shadow here as well. And we're just doing kind of a face on light shadow. But it's white, so we're keeping it bright. And I think that's honestly about as good as we need it to be. We could get a tiny bit of the COO marker and blend it out just a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that, and that should add just a tiny bit of dimension. I'm not trying to be the most dimensional person ever, just adding enough in that takes this from not a lot going on to just enough. There we go. Okay, just kind of doing a C shape and pulling that in. Then I'll come back with the COO Cool Gray number 00 and blend that out just a tiny bit. Just so it's a little bit going on. Okay. Now, I did actually cut out 4 of these. One for the front and one for the back of both of the 2 cards. So I think it's probably worth it to just go ahead and do it on both sides. And this is going to be a thank you card. I always need thank you cards. Also be a super cute like birthday or congratulations card. I love these things that are so different, that aren't just flowers, because I feel like in the paper crafting industry, 3/4 of everything is just flowers. And some of us just aren't big flower people. I have nothing against flowers, don't get me wrong, but I just love all the different things that aren't flowers. So we're using this ocean set and this coffee dye set as well. 2 non-flower things, which I really appreciate. Okay. Grab a little bit there. And easy peasy lemon squeezy, just like that. I think we're good. Now, since we went ahead and added some dimension to these, I was thinking about having the thank you be in different colors, like a dark blue or a green on top. But I think since we went with the dimension, I want just crisp black. I think that'll look the best. So which ones do we want to be the front? I think these 2. We'll put thank you on just one side. That'll be good. Okay. And we have this teeny tiny one. This is from the Simon Says Stamps Tiny Words set. There's just a ton of tiny words. So I'm not a huge proponent of sentiment stamps. You won't find me being like, oh, you need this sentiment stamp set, but I do like these tiny word ones because they are tiny and it just has a big plethora of different items that you can use. So we're gonna, thank you. I'm just gonna hold that down for just a second. I'm not overly pushing hard. There we go. Oh, that's adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay. And trying to be careful because this is kind of pulling up and I have this positioned. So we'll lay that to the side and we'll do it one more time and we'll just let those dry. There we go. And since it's a black on white / light blue, it should very clearly be able to be seen and read. Okay. Awesome. So friggin' adorable. I really love that. I had a hard time thinking about where to put the sentiment, but then I had this idea and it worked out perfect. So today is apparently a day for things to work out, which I say that and now everything's going to fail, so who knows. Okay. Let's see. So I think we've decided, let's take a look at how this is looking. Yeah, we definitely need something, some color around the edges. So if we have this, then we'll have that, and we'll have this guy. Let's see how, oh, these are still a little bit wet, but that's okay. Kind of close enough that maybe we can gently lay this over. Is that nice enough looking? I don't know. I don't know. I think so. I think it's nice enough looking that we'll go ahead with it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. It's this very weird texture. That's why I'm making noises. Okay. We'll just kind of leave that to dry on there. And then this will be kind of right there. Then if they want, they can always flip it around and or leave it off, whatever the person wants who receives this, or they can throw it in the trash, whatever. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I have to wash my hands. I've got glitter everywhere. Oh my gosh. It's the problem of working with glitter. It's a nightmare that explodes. Okay. Oh gosh. Bye. Okay, so we've got that. Really all that's left is this outside edge. So let's grab these, move them to the side. Definitely go with this. Then we'll go here. And I'm thinking something simple. No. Simple. Let's grab this pink grapefruit duet ink color. Going to move this out of the way with not my fingers. And let's grab a brush. And this one's pretty clean. I do need to go through and clean all my brushes. I'll have to do that soon. And we're just going to grab some of this and start blending it around. Oh, what a fun color. I like that. I think this is going to go with both of the cards. I'm not sure this is going to be the perfect ink to blend with if you're trying to get a really perfect ink blending. So that's definitely something to keep in mind if that's really what you're interested in. Let's grab a bit of this, but just a reminder, a lot of this is going to be covered. It's just going to be the outside, so if it's not perfect blending, I'm not really worried about it. There we go. Let's get a little bit more color on here. Okay. And let's put this to the side. Oh gosh. And I've misplaced. Okay, here we go. We'll grab just a tiny bit of this. Wipe it up so we don't get the ink on everything. And do the next one. Okay. Oh, I do think these Duet ink pads are a really cool idea. Just so much fun stuff. Definitely be using them some more soon. There we go. Okay, and the inside of these got so messy from the die cutting machine. I might have to put like a piece of paper on the inside, but I can worry about that after the video's done because not be that big of a deal. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful like sunset ink. Just the perfect all in one sunset colors. Okay. And I will probably just keep this out so I can clean it off in a little bit. Here we go. Lastly, what we'll do is we'll just spritz these with a teeny tiny bit of water. To get them moving, get some of the color change happening. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Easy. Then we do need to heat dry that because that is not going to be done in enough time. So I'll just undo that. Oh, we need that. Maybe we don't need this one. We'll see. Up. Turn our lights back on. And I'm going to heat dry this. Heat this dry. Heat dry. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And then we can glue everything on top of each other and they'll be super cute. So, there we go. Now, it's not going to be super evident like, oh my gosh, so much happened on the back of that card, but it'll be just enough. It'll be really fun. And, oops, I think we got it there. Okay, so and I'll probably put these under heavy books for a day or two to really glue everything, get everything down. Next, I think what I'll do is use this really thick glue on the outside because it's fast and easy and sticks really well. So line that up. I guess what we could do is line up the outside, which does, and I think what this is for is like if you're creating a shaker card, which would be really fun, you can use that die to kind of build that up. But that does allow us to perfectly position our little mermaid and do the exact same thing on the back. Once we glue this down, okay, position, hold, and layer. Cute, cute, cute. Next, we need to decide which is going to be the front and which is going to be the back. So we have side A or side B. I'm thinking side A just because when you stick this on, it kind of covers her. So let's go with side A. We'll put our thank you on that side. And, oh, that top really does kind of pull it all together, I think. How cute. Okay, then layer the back on here. And then we can do the inside. Perfect. Take that off. And I think this one's just the flat and this one's the dots. I think the dots are going to be a better fit for this task here. And I will have to rub it all up. I'll probably just get some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and clean off my workspace, glass workspace. But for now, we're good. Okay, lay this on the inside, and I may have to do something else for the inside, recut this out in like a slightly colored paper or something, just because I don't know that I love the bumpies, but I think it looks fine for now. I do like adding this extra piece that would otherwise just be waste to the inside. Now, there we go. And we forgot the top. It's trying to get away from me. Okay, layer that there, and then it should just about lay in place. Okay, so incredibly adorable. Okay, and then we got the front, and like I said, I'll layer this under a heavy book for a day or two. But that is the card. That's so adorable. Okay, I'm going to put this over here, and apparently I've got cattywampus on you. I apologize. And let's do this last card. I may have to glue that with some liquid glue. But let's get some of our glue down. 1, 2, and again, to get it perfectly centered. I am pretty good at eyeballing this kind of stuff, but if we can, why not use the tools at our disposal? There we go. Really press that in and layer the other side. Oops. Slightly off base. I hope y'all are having a great day and find something. If you guys have this collection and are doing something cool with it, I'd love to see it because I have a ton of stuff left over and I've only made 2 cards. So I have a lot more things I can do, but let's do the inside real quick. And then I'll just layer over our little pieces that we made to go on top. They're not dry yet, so I don't want to glue them down, but I'll definitely do that. Probably tomorrow morning. Once they are fully dry and I don't have to touch that weird texture again. We're like half dry. I don't know. It was a very bad texture. I did not like it. Okay. I think we're good there. And this side. Okay. Last bit. And I've got glue all over everywhere, per usual. Making a mess. There we go. Okie dokie. Sorry, I have run out of things to say. At the 45-minute mark is about is about how long I can talk. But we'll do the very last item, and we just got to put the top on. So if we go here, we can have that as the front, or so side A or side B. I'm kind of feeling side A, and then if they want, they can always do side B. I guess so. Does kind of depend. Let me grab my tweezers. Could always do this or this. I'm thinking this. Okay. I've decided it's side A. Executive decision. And glue the tops down. And then we're done. Like I said, the only thing that's left over is gluing our little creatures to our belly band. I'm just going to glue it to the belly band so that I don't glue the whole card together where you can't actually access anything. And apparently I need to re-glue this belly band together a little bit. I'll use some liquid glue on it though. So the 2 cards that we created today are here. And the first one will also add this little jellyfish. Oh my gosh, so cute. And the second one will add this seashell. I think I'll go like that. Oh, I think I like the seashell one slightly better. That's just me. Let me know if you disagree and you like this guy. But I hope you guys had a great time. I had a lot of fun. I won't be live for a couple of days, but all of June's lives are already scheduled and up on the channel, so definitely subscribe and hit the notification so you can either join me live or watch later. Thank you so much for coming and creating these super adorable cards with me using the Enchanted Ocean. Reminder, we did create some of the items on a stream like 2 streams ago using the resist pad and had a lot of fun there. And I think the last video we had was the random card challenge where we created this super cute card. Also a thank you, and all I can say is thank you guys for joining me and thank you guys for supporting the channel. I will see you soon. Have a great